Take two of the most common phobias, plane crashes and sharks, smush them together, and you've got yourself a low-budget thriller called No Way Up. To simplify the plot, if it is indeed possible to further simplify such a plot, a plane suffers major engine failure before sinking into the ocean, leaving the few survivors trapped and at the mercy of hungry sea critters. It's basically 47 meters down, but with... Despite the glaringly obvious red flags that typically surround such sharksploitation flicks, I was willing to give it a try based on the premise. Even though the film strangely introduced our hero by aggressively scolding a child for what was clearly an innocent accident.
Watch where you're going, kid!
I just lost my teddy bear.
And you've ruined my shawl.
The first act gave me glimmers of hope. Speaking from unfortunate experience, it is nerve-wracking when birds tackle your plane's engine during takeoff, so the tension on the flight feels quite natural. The crash itself isn't too bad either. I like it when this guy goes squish! But best of all, I loved the creeping dread as the passengers helplessly sink down and the water rises up. Aeroplanes are claustrophobic hellholes at the best of times, but this takes the Bakewell tart. Sadly, from that point on, the quality sinks much farther and quicker than that plane ever did. It becomes a painstakingly dull affair, hitting every beat of the survival thriller genre exactly when and how you expect it to. Being formulaic can work if your characters are interesting enough, or you pepper in some good scares and twists. But does No Way Up achieve that? No way. Up. What? The sharks themselves feel like an afterthought.
Hello?
A lazy gimmick to keep the gang from just going for a swim. The characters range from blah to just get fucking eaten already, you twat.
You're doing a great job. It's very instructive.
What the fuck's a shark doing on a plane?
Maybe because you're in the ocean inside a vessel that's been completely ripped open?
You're doing a great job.
Revelations are signposted an hour in advance. Thematic threads are set up and abandoned like waterlogged luggage. Grandpa's carcass looks like the world's worst sex doll. But most of all, you better get used to staring at the same two tiny sets. When the film does introduce a third location, the excitement ramps up. Someone will have to swim through the drowned baggage to obtain the tools they need. And there's sharks in there? The red flare gives us a welcome visual break from the aquamarine blue, and there's finally the potential for spooks and suspense. But the script decides to send the hero in to do the job. You know, the character that's wearing 12-inch thick plot armor. So the tension is automatically dead in the water. Oh, Cole Meany is here, everybody. At least he wasn't the pilot this time. Everybody would have been screwed. Poor Colm. First, everybody and their mother gets called back for Star Trek Picard, except him, and now he's stuck in second-rate shark fodder. Admittedly, it's hard getting a good role when you look like an amalgamation of every school dinner lady ever. I'm sorry for being a meanie. I do like you. But as you can guess, he's in it for 5 minutes and is the first to get the chomp. This is a nothing film. A 2 out of 5 movie if there ever was one. It's already faded into oblivion whilst we've been discussing it here. In the end, there's only one part really worth watching, when the protagonist gets bitch slapped by a fin. There, I just saved you 90 minutes.